If you want to learn more about Dragon Ball video games, check out my book, Play the Dragon, the History of Dragon Ball Video Games, which covers everything from the Famicom all the way to the PlayStation era. And it includes reviews, retrospectives, and detailed information about all these games. And as an added bonus, if you purchase the physical copy from Amazon, you get the Kindle version for your phone or tablet directly for free. So buy it today.
He teaches Kung Kwon Do in the video game world, and he gets his ass kicked by every boy and every girl. Now you think that he would die and this would be the end, but then he gets right back up and gets his ass kicked again. Kung Kwon Todd, everybody knows he's the master of Kung Kwon Do now. Oh yeah, Kung Kwon Todd.
Greetings, I am Todd Hibiki, also known as Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do. Of course, you may already be familiar with my cousin Dan, who is a world-famous street fighter with his art of Saikyo Ryo. And using the techniques my cousin Dan has taught me over the years, I have developed my own art of Kung Kwon Do. The art of using these street fighting moves in real life, so nobody can beat you. Nobody. Alright, the lesson for today's class will be the parry technique. The parry technique was introduced in Street Fighter 3. Rather than using a block, you would put your hand up like this, and before the moment of impact, you can absorb any attack and take no damage at all. And in using this technique, you can defend against any attack. Fireballs, hurricane kicks, dragon punches. You can just swat them away. The parry technique. Now this is my old sparring partner Ryu, who went up against my cousin Dan many times in the Street Fighter tournament. And won. Now Ryu is going to help me demonstrate the parry technique to you by throwing a punch right at my face. And before the moment of impact, I will raise my hand like this, and I will absorb the punch, leaving him open for a jarring counter-attack. That is how effective the parry technique is. If you learn how to master it, you can catch any attack and then come back with an awesome looking counter-attack like this, making sure they fall flat on their face on the ground at your new awesome technique. Now it is time to demonstrate the parry technique. Ryu, throw your punch at me. Okay, I must have miscalculated the moment of impact, but let's try this again. Alright folks, I shall get it right this time. Alright Ryu, let's go. See? I told you it would work, and with this technique, you can use it against super moves like Ryu's Shinku Hadouken. But you can only do this once, so now I shall demonstrate how to use the parry technique against super moves like the Shinku Hadouken. Okay, Ryu, anytime you're ready. Shinku Hadouken! Greetings, I am Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the Sumo Headbutt. Now this is my good friend E. Honda. After the tournament rounds were over, my cousin Dan and I would go out to dinner with him, and E. Honda would eat everything, leaving nothing for us. But that doesn't matter, because E. Honda is such a good friend that he is going to help me demonstrate the Sumo Headbutt to you. Now, the Sumo Headbutt is a very special move where you use the momentum of your feet and launch yourself like a torpedo at your opponent. And right after you launch yourself, using the power and momentum of your body, you will hit your opponent with your head like this, and you will hit them so fast that they will never see it coming. Now Honda will demonstrate the Sumo Headbutt, and I will use the parry technique to take no damage for this demonstration. Now Honda, anytime you're ready, buddy. As you see, regardless, it was a good demonstration of the technique. Now it is time for me to demonstrate the Sumo Headbutt technique. You will walk back like this, gathering the momentum in your feet. Then after that, you launch yourself like a torpedo like this, and shout "Doskoi" right at your opponent. And for those of you who are wondering how to hit your opponent, visualize the pathway to your opponent in your head, and you will never miss. Now it is time for me to use the Sumo Headbutt in action. So you gather all the momentum in your feet like this, then you launch yourself like a torpedo and shout "Doskoi! Doskoi!" Okay, I must have miscalculated the time that it took to gather the momentum and launch myself too early. This time, I shall get it right. Alright, Doskoi! Greetings, I am Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the electricity technique. Now this is my good friend Jimmy, who most of you probably know as Blanca. And Jimmy has learned the electricity technique since birth from electric eels. Jimmy would use the electricity technique to jumpstart our cars when they were not working that day. And besides starting your car, you can use this technique to generate electricity all over your body so nobody can touch you. Nobody. And to use this technique, you must summon all the chi within your body and manifest it into electricity so you can shock your opponent. Now it is time for me and Jimmy to give you a demonstration of the electricity technique. Now, to use this technique, you must summon all the chi in your body like this and manifest it into electricity. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done this technique, so I might need a little jump start. Now sometimes you might need a little jump start to use this technique, so I am going to attach these power conductors to my suit. And do not try this at home, because I'm a trained martial artist, and now I shall summon the electricity through these conductors like this. Okay, so we're apparently having a little trouble using this technique. So I'm gonna have Jimmy use the technique on me, then I will transfer the electricity from his body to mine, so I can show you the electricity technique. Now Jimmy, anytime you're ready, chum. Greetings, I am Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the Yoga Flame. Now this is my good friend Dawson, who is a true yoga master. He is so proficient in yoga that he can stretch his arms and his legs, and his thing. Yes, his thing. And whenever we would bring him raw meat, he would cook it with his yoga fire, and we would have a delicious yoga barbecue. And in order to use the yoga flame, you must summon all the gas within your body, because whenever you burp or fart, you have gas in your body. So you must summon all that gas and blow it out through your mouth and summon the yoga flame. Now it is time for me to demonstrate the yoga flame. Because Dawson is such a strict teacher, I must do it right or he will get very mad at me for disrespecting the yoga name. Now, in order to use the yoga flame, you must use the gas within your body, and rather than burping or farting, you summon it through your mouth like this, and summon the yoga flame. Okay, I seem to have a little trouble summoning all the gas, and this would be a lot easier if I were a smoker, but let's try this again. Alright, I'm not gonna give up until I get the yoga flame right. Greetings, I am Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the Hurricane Kick. Now, once again, I am teaming up with my good friend Ryu to demonstrate the Hurricane Kick. Now, the Hurricane Kick is where you jump up in the air and kick and use the momentum of the wind and your body to deliver a spinning kick that will knock your opponent flat on his face. And when you do the Hurricane Kick, you must shout Tatsu Maki Senpu Kyaku. Right, Ryu? Well, that didn't really sound like it, but okay. Now it is time for me to demonstrate the Hurricane Kick. Now, to use the Hurricane Kick, you must jump up in the air and kick, then use the momentum of the wind and your body to spin around, and you must shout Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku, like this. Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. Okay, I must have miscalculated the timing and precision of my jump, but I shall do this again. Alright, now I shall demonstrate it perfectly. Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. Greetings, I am Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the bonus stage, aka how to break a car with your bare hands. Now welcome to the bonus stage, where you're supposed to smash this car with your bare hands. Well, you know, there are many times I've asked if I could borrow this car to drive somewhere, and they booted me out of the tournament. And now I shall teach you how to break this car with your bare hands. So just in case you lock your keys inside, you can smash open the car and drive off safely. Now, in order to smash this car with your bare hands, you must summon... It appears the car is moving on its own. That's strange. It's not supposed to happen. Well, did it again. Sure, there's nobody inside of it. Well, anyways, maybe somebody didn't put on the parking brake. I'm gonna investigate this right now. It appears the parking brake is still there. Oh, my dog! My dog! Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the Flaming Dragon Punch. Now this is my good friend Ken. My cousin Dan and I used to borrow money from him all the time until he kicked our asses because we couldn't pay him back. But all has now been forgiven, and Ken here is going to help me demonstrate the Flaming Dragon Punch to you. Now, in order to do the Flaming Dragon Punch, you must summon all of your chi and manifest it into your fist as living fire, and then you throw an uppercut towards your opponent as you jump and shout Hadouken as you hit him in the chin and set him on fire. Now it is time for me to demonstrate the Flaming Dragon Punch. You must manifest the fire like this. Okay, takes a little while to manifest the fire because sometimes it, comes when you least expect it, like Hadouken! See? I did it! I was able to use the Flaming Dragon Punch in this type of situation! Greetings! This is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the Hadouken. Now this is my ex-girlfriend Chun-Li. We used to be an item until she found out I lost every match in the tournament that I fought. Then she broke up with me. But since then we have made up and now I am in her friend zone. But now, the lesson Chun-Li and I are going to teach you is the Hadouken. It's a fireball technique, just like my cousin Dan's mighty Hadouken and Ryu's Hadouken. Now, in order to do the Hadouken, you must summon all your chi in your body, and then bend down with your butt sticking out, channel it through your arms and shout Hadouken! Now, Chun-Li and I will demonstrate the Hadouken technique. Now, you summon all the chi in your body like this. Bend down like this with your butt sticking out and shout Hadouken! Hadouken! Doesn't seem like anything is coming out. Let's try that again. Summon the chi. Bend down with your butt sticking out. Hadouken! 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 Oops. Well, because of that really embarrassing gesture, my lovely assistant Chun-Li will show you how to do it properly. Chun-Li, my dear, demonstrate.
Hadouken!
No, I didn't mean to. I was just demonstrating the technique. Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and today's lesson will be the special tech hit. Now this is my good friend Geek from Russia. Back when I was training to be a fighter in Russia, we used to wrestle bears together, and Geek would rescue me when the bears were tearing me apart limb from limb. Now, the tech hit is a special way of turning the tables on your opponent after they've thrown you. Then you flip over and land on your feet, and then follow up with a counter-attack. But this tech hit is going to be special because this tech hit is a way to escape one of the most devastating moves in the Street Fighter world, the spinning pile driver. Now, my good friend Geek is gonna get me a spinning pile driver, and I will use the special tech hit to escape. Now, Geek, grab me in that spinning pile driver, and I will escape from it without a scratch using a special tech hit. Uh-oh, I seem to have a bit of trouble escaping. Geek! Oh no! Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do. And now our lessons have been completed, and it is time to face the 4 bosses. Viva Las Vegas! My cousin Dan and I used to gamble here all the time until we lost all of our money. But now to more important matters. Now this is one of my rivals, BALROG. I used to remember when his name was Bison. But there was some mishap with his passport, and there was another guy with some kind of similar name. The last time we fought, he knocked out my teeth, which have grown back, and now I'm biting for vengeance. And now, using all of the techniques we've learned, I shall defeat BALROG once and for all. Now, the trick to defeating BALROG is he's a boxer, so he doesn't use any kicks, only punches. So, if I time this right, I can defeat him. Alright, now it's time to get serious. Now remember, use your kicks, because he's a boxer and he can't block them. Hadouken! 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 Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and now we shall continue our mission to defeat the 4 bosses. Welcome to the lovely country of Spain, and this is one of my rivals, VEGA. I used to remember when his name was BALROG, and he used to be really ugly, but then he got plastic surgery, and now calls himself VEGA. But I know what he looks like under that mask, and you're not fooling anybody, pretty boy. And the last time we fought, he stabbed his claws right through my nose, and I couldn't smell for an entire week. And it may have also given me some kind of permanent brain damage. And now my nose has recovered, and what I smell is my vengeance. Now I will show you how to defeat VEGA and knock that mask right off his face. Now, when you're fighting Vega, he is very fast, so you have to be like the tortoise and the hare. You have to remain still and wait for him to attack, then counterattack. Because Vega is the unstoppable force, and you need to be the immovable object that will kick his ass. Now, remember to remain still and counterattack. Ooh. I think that one busted an artery. Hadouken! Hadouken! Lariat! Okay, he's way too fast, but I got an idea. He climbs this fence. I'm gonna Shoryuken him to the moon! Alright, you son of a gun, I'm ready for you. Shoryuken! Where did he go? Where did he go? Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do. And now we are nearing the end of our journey to fight the 4 bosses. Now this is one of my rivals, SAGAT, who used to be the undisputed king of the Street Fighters until the first tournament. But my cousin Dan and I have a personal grudge against him because he killed our Uncle Go, because Uncle Go took out his eyeball. My good friend Ryu was able to beat Sagat at the end of the first tournament by using his Dragon Punch to scar his chest. Now it is time for me to take my revenge for Uncle Go. My good friend Ryu was able to defeat Sagat with a Shoryuken, causing the big scar in his chest. But now I shall use the Koryuken to make that scar bigger. Now, in order to defeat Sagat, you need to be resilient because he was once the king of the Street Fighters and he has many moves at his disposal. Now, he's gonna shoot a lot of fireballs.
Taigo!
But all you gotta do is use your own fireballs to deflect. Hadouken! Hadouken! Man, he sure shoots a lot of fireballs.
Taigo!
Got to find a way to get in close. Okay, you one-eyed, bald-headed freak. I'm gonna get revenge for my Uncle Go. I've never seen that move before. Tiger knee, is it? Well, have a taste of my
Genocide!
Greetings, this is Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do, and now we are at the final stage of our journey to fight the 4 bosses. Now this is the moment that you've been waiting for. This is the final battle. Now this is someone that you probably know very well. His name is Bison, also known as the Dictator, and he is the head of a criminal organization known as Shadowloo. Of course, I used to remember when his name was Vega, and Vega's name used to be Balrog, and Balrog's name was Bison, and now he was Vega, and I think I'm already confused, but you know where I'm going with this. Now it is time for me to take the title of Street Fighter Champion away from Bison. Now, this is the final battle. You must be on your guard at all times because M. Bison is the final boss and he will kick your ass. Now, just gotta wait for him to attack. Okay, you want to attack? I shall do it for you. Hadouken! Koryuken! Right. Ready? Where's Barrage? It's coming. I never realized he was this fast. Psycho Crusher! Is this it? I can't beat him. Am I doomed to always be a failure? I can't do anything right. I can't. What? Is that you? Cousin Dan? Cousin Dan! It's been forever! VEGA! Yes, we must defeat him, Dan. We have to win the title of Street Fighter Champion. We gotta do it for Uncle Go and everyone else who believes in us. Alright, Dan. Let's show him the combined power of Saikyo Ryo and Kung Kwon Do! Koryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! Koryuken! Jira! He's almost down. Come on, we can do it, Dan! We can do it! We did it! We defeated M. Bison! And now, my cousin Dan and I have gained the title of Street Fighter Champions! Yatta ne! Oyashi! Hello, season's greetings from Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do. And what better way to spend this joyous occasion with my cousin Dan and good friend Jimmy. Hold on. There's an incoming transmission. Ah, if it isn't the lovely Chun-Li. How are you on this occasion, my dear? What? And Bison and everyone from Shadowloo? They've kidnapped Santa? No! If Santa has been kidnapped by Shadowloo, the children won't get their presents for Christmas! Alright, Jimmy, Dan, we're gonna go over to Shadowloo and rescue Santa so everyone can get their presents for Christmas! Right here! Alright then. Jimmy, you take the south side. Dan, you take the west side. And I shall take the north side. And we will rescue Santa. No sign of Santa yet. But however, I'm kind of in the mood to sing! Oh, jingle bells, BALROG smells, VEGA broke his mask. I beat SAGAT with the Koryuken and I kicked Bison's ass. Hey! Hey guys! I was only singing along for the Christmas festivities. You know I was only kidding around.
Oh, gosh. That hurts.
Jimmy! Dan! You made it! Now let's defeat these perpetrators of Shadowloo so we can save Christmas! Yes! We've beaten them! Now let's find Santa! Yes, Santa! You're safe! Yes, there's still a little time left so you can board your sleigh and deliver the presents to all the children for Christmas! No! Bison! How dare you do that to Santa's sleigh! No. What are we gonna do? Bison's ruined Christmas! Wait. Isn't that Bison's psycho cannon? It's capable of launching him all over the world. That's it! Alright, Jimmy. I need you to charge up this cannon so you can blast me out of it so I can deliver all the presents in Santa's place. Alright, I got the list of good boys and girls and all the presents. Now Jimmy, charge up that cannon! Okay, this is for Matt. This one's for you, Chelsea. This one's for you, Ember. Melissa. Yoshi. Some kid's name I don't know how to pronounce. Just a few million more homes to go. Alright, awesome. Me, Jimmy, and Dan are on the good kid list. But I think I'll give away our presents to someone more needy. And last but not least, good old Josh and Ryan. Yes, that's everybody's homes. Now all the children have their presents for Christmas. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas from Kung Kwon Todd! We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year! Hey guys, Ryan Molina here, otherwise known as Kung Kwon Todd. I'd like to thank the fans for all their support, and now we're going to relive some of Todd's greatest moments. And stay tuned for a special message at the end. Greetings, I am Todd EB, also known as Kung Kwon Todd, the master of Kung Kwon Do. You have a bit of trouble escaping? Zangi? Zangi! Oh no! Come on, we can do it, Dad! We can do it!
Hey everybody, Ryan here, and thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially subscribe, and make sure to click on that notification bell so you know when we release new videos, because YouTube probably won't tell you. And if you want to watch me play games live, you can watch me on twitch.tv/BattleGeekPlus. And if you have a Twitch Prime account, you can subscribe for emotes and a lot more awesome perks to support the show. And if you want to support the show, you can donate at patreon.com/Ryan Molina, because every dollar helps me bring you a better show. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at @RyanMolina and at BattleGeekPlus. And also make sure to check out the official Battle Geek Plus website at battlegeekplus.com. We got books, we got t-shirts. Make sure to check out our awesome popcorn-related t-shirts, our Battle Geek Plus t-shirts, and a lot more. And last but not least, make sure to check out these other videos while you're here. Thank you very much, and see you later.